What happens if you have applied for the green card lottery, you have won the green card lottery, but your country is on the travel ban? What happens in that situation? Or in the next green card lottery application, what are you going to do? Are you allowed to apply for the green card lottery if your country is on the travel ban? Welcome everyone, this is Ernest EBM, and I'm going to answer those two questions in this video because they're very, very crucial, because it has happened to many people so far, and unfortunately I feel so bad for them. I know, like, so far, like, there are 4 people who have won a green card lottery, and two of them, they are like two from Tanzania. One, the interview is April, another one, the interview is May, and this is the situation they have faced because Tanzania is among the new travel ban. The travel ban has just started on February 21st, the full implementation of it. So what happens to those people who applied the previous DV lottery, they have won? What happens to them? Or this lottery which we are waiting for the results, what if you win? What happens? Or the green card lottery 2022 lottery application, the one which we applied this 2020, the results will be coming 2021. Are the countries under the travel ban, are they allowed to apply even if you want travel ban? So just like I put like 3 different questions in one, just to make sure that we are going to be able to capture all those questions and to be able to answer those one. So number 1, yes, I know the people were asking, according to the law, any law, you cannot not go backward, like retrospective. Like, if the law is passed today, you cannot punish someone who has done a crime maybe 1 year ago or 3 weeks ago. But people, they say, I applied the green card lottery the year 2018. The results came out 2019. I'm supposed to come to America 2020. Or someone said, I have applied for the green card lottery in the year 2019. The results I'm waiting for May 2020. What if I win? But their argument that when I applied for the green card lottery, there was no travel ban. So I want to clarify on that one. The travel ban doesn't go backward, as you are saying. What they are banning is not the application of the green card lottery. Let's not confuse the two things. They are not banning people to apply for the green card lottery. What they are banning is to give the visa, immigrant visa, either of the green card lottery visa in particular or any other immigrant visa. For Tanzania and Sudan, these 2 countries, they have been banned on the one aspect, visa of the green card, diversity visa, lottery visa. The other countries like Somalia, like Eritrea, or other countries have been banned on all immigrant visas. That means it's including diversity visa, green card visa. So what they are banning is the actual visa, not the application of the lottery. You can be still apply. Yes, you applied 2018. Yes, you applied 2019. But as long as, if you go to the US Embassy before, if you went before the February 21st, 2020, yes, you are to be given the visa. And there is one guy, I did an interview with him here when I visited Tanzania. I made the video. He got the visa in January, and February they put a travel ban. So because he had the visa, they didn't take out the visa. You have the visa to come to America. But if your interview maybe is March, you cannot be allowed to be given the visa. So the law is talking about the actual visa. If you go to the interview to the consular officer, after the date is implementation, you cannot get. They are not talking about the application. So that's number 1. So what does that mean? So if you applied, you won, and for instance, like Tanzania or Sudan, you didn't, you won, you are waiting for the interview. What they are going to do is for you to pray that your government or your country will be removed from the travel ban before your interview, or before Yes, obviously before the interview. So in the meaning that if you applied for the previous 2018, the results came 2019 to come 2020. So usually the visa, they give the visa until end of September 30th, 2020. So if your country is going to be removed before that time, you can go to the visa interview, they can give you the visa. If you applied for the 2021 DV lottery, that means the results came out, the results are going to come out in May, you win. What you need to pray again is to your country to be removed. Hopefully within 1 year, they can comply with what they're supposed to accomplish or to submit to the US government, then will be removed. If they are removed, that means you can be given the visa. As long as your visa is within the time. So you cannot just say, because I win for the 2020, I can wait for 2024, then you come to, no, your visa is within that window which is supposed to be, unfortunately. So that is something to consider. But another thing to consider is this way. The next lottery application, you still allowed to apply. And your country will be still listed there to apply. If you win, again I say you have to hope that your country will comply. A good example was Chad. Chad was banned and removed from green card lottery. But the people, when it was, so people who applied, was banned in 2017, 2018, the year to 1 year later, Chad was removed. So when it was removed, so assume you won the green card lottery, you can go to the US embassy. If your green card lottery was still not waiting for the interview, like that window wasn't over yet, you can go and get it. And I'm going to read one email from the consular office in Dar es Salaam. Someone who won the green card lottery sent the email to the consular asking what happens to his situation or her situation. There are two people, both of them, the one in April, the one in May. They also have all talked to the consular, and they got almost similar or the same answer. What happens? And this is the, I don't know if you can be able to read that one, but that is the email itself. So, U.S. Embassy consular replied, "Good afternoon. Yes, you are correct that we have to implement the visa restriction due to Tanzanian government's delinquency in the proper and timely sharing of important security information. After an extensive review with the countries around the world, the U.S. President signed a proclamation directing the Department of State and Homeland Security to restrict visa in 6 countries, including Tanzania. You may like to know that this pertains to the Insurance of Diversity Visa, DVs, and it doesn't go into effect until February 21st. The time the person was applying was before February 21st. This means if you can complete the process before then, you might still get the visa if you qualify. Also, if you can't complete the process by February 21st, you can still consider paying for an interview and hoping that the Tanzanian government complies with information sharing standards before September 30th, 2020, which is the last date for the DV 2020 winners. Best regard and about enjoyment, all the best, things of that nature. So the same thing. So for DV 2021, it is the same way. So you have to hope that your country, if it's Tanzania, if it's Sudan, or has to comply with information sharing before the end of 2021 September. So this was the DV for 2020. So the same way until it's removed. If it has to be removed, you are not going to get the visa. But again, I'm going to insist, you are still allowed to apply for the green card lottery. So you apply. If you win, hopeful your country will be removed before then. But out of that, if you go to the visa interview now, before it has been removed, you will be denied your visa. So that is how it works. What happens if you won or you win in the next lottery, but your country is still under the travel ban? You can hope your country will be removed before your interview time or the year to end. But you are also allowed to apply the upcoming green card lottery, and hoping if you win, you can still wait for your country to be removed from the restriction. So that I think it is very important, especially for those 13 countries which are under the travel ban, to understand the extent of it and what does that mean in case you win the green card lottery or you plan to come here under the green card or any other procedures. So thank you everyone, and if you don't understand any part of that particular video or of that kind of answer, let me know and I'll be happy to give more clarification. Otherwise, all the best in waiting for your results, and I'm so sorry for those people in those countries, including Tanzania, Sudan, and the other countries which are in the travel ban. Hopefully they will be removed as soon as possible. All the best everyone. Goodbye.